Okay guys, I wanted to make this video to show you how to take the slide tensioner bar, or whatever this thing is called, out. And because the first time I tried to do this, it took me like, I don't know, half an hour of research, never did find a way to do it, and then like a half an hour of taking this chainsaw apart to try to actually do it again, to get it to actually figure out how to do it myself. And I finally figured it out, but it took me freaking forever. And then I broke it again, and because I'm an idiot, and the second time it had been a few months, and it took me forever to figure it out again. So anyways, I'll put this online in case any of the rest of you guys are knuckleheads and you need help doing this, so bear with me. Alright, so this is the MS 251. I think there are several other Stihl chainsaws that have the same basic stuff here. So essentially you start by taking off the nut that holds that down, this guy. And this piece here is supposed to look like this, with a little pin that slides back and forth and basically tightens up your chain on the bar. But that pin breaks off somewhat easily if you're an idiot, and there's a couple ways you can screw it up. Sorry, no offense, because I've done this. I think I've broken this thing 3 times because I'm an idiot. Anyways, there's a really dumb way to do it, and then there's the standard dumb way, which I think is my way. Basically, if you don't take this nut loose and you have it really tight, and then you try to tension up your chain, basically you're tensioning this slide against a bar that's stuck in place, then you'll break that pin off at the end of it. So so basically I think that's the really dumb way, although any of us could do that probably. The way I've done it a couple times is I've just manhandled this thing. I've got it stuck in a tree because I'm terrible at using a chainsaw, which would be embarrassing for my dad to hear, because he basically built a whole house with a chainsaw. Anyhow, I've got it stuck in a tree, yanked on it too hard, and basically broke the pin because the bar's stuck. And anyway, so trying to get this thing out of here was insanely difficult. I tried taking the whole unit out, basically taking this whole damn chainsaw apart, trying to get this one piece replaced. It's really easy once you see how to do it. So first off, you have to take this star-shaped hex nut loose, and I should have done this ahead of time, but basically you loosen up this one nut, I'm sorry, this one bolt, and or screw, I guess, and let's get that out of there. Now let's get out of there for real. Damn, sorry, it's a little slippery because of the chain oil. Let's get it out for real. I promise I'll show you how to do this. Ah. There we go. So get that out of there. Now, and this usually, I've already loosened this up, so it doesn't usually come out that slippery, that easy. But basically, the next step is to get out this little, what do you call this thing? There's probably an easier way to do this, but basically I just pop it like that. This little piece comes out, whatever that is, shim or whatever you want to call that. And then you basically take out this one unit here. It doesn't look, it looks like almost like it's one piece of the whole thing, but actually it will come out. And you have to kind of just wiggle it so you can kind of get under this, and you can kind of wiggle from over here. But honestly, it doesn't come out that easily. I've already taken it out once, and so that's why it came out so easily. But basically, once you get this thing out of there, it's just a function of basically rotating this this one here enough to where that comes loose. So you basically pull that off, and you slip it right back in there, and you're done. That one little function of how to take this thing out took me, like, seriously, probably an hour or maybe more, embarrassingly. So I'm going to put this on YouTube just so you guys know how to do it, and I hope that helps save you guys an hour of your life. And if you're ever in Charleston, South Carolina, you can drop me off a 6-pack of beer. All right, thanks. Have a good one.